Welcome to this lesson on transition elements in chemistry. By the end of this lesson, you will understand their properties, uses, and importance in the periodic table. Transition elements are metals that are positioned in the central block of the periodic table, often called the D block. Examples include iron, copper, and titanium. Next, let's explore the properties of transition metals. Like other metals, transition elements are good conductors of heat and electricity. They are shiny, strong, malleable, and ductile, which means they can be hammered into shape. One key property is their high density. This means they are heavier for their size compared to many other metals, such as Group 1 alkali metals. Transition metals also have high melting points. For example, iron melts at 1538 degrees Celsius, which is far higher than sodium's melting point of 98 degrees Celsius. This makes them useful for building materials and machinery. Another distinctive property is that transition metals form colored compounds. For example, copper sulfate is blue, while potassium dichromate is orange. This means if you see a bright colored solution in a question, it probably involves a transition metal. Transition elements and their compounds often act as catalysts. For example, iron is used as a catalyst in the Haber process to make ammonia. This is one reason why they are valuable in industry. So far, we have learned that transition metals have high densities, high melting points, they form colored compounds, and they often act as catalysts. These 4 points are the most commonly tested in exams. Unlike Group 1 metals that only form +1 ions, transition metals can form ions with different charges. This is known as variable oxidation states. For example, iron can form 2 different ions. Iron 2 with a charge of +2, written as Fe², and iron 3 with a charge of +3, written as Fe³. Note: always state both the oxidation number and the charge when explaining. These variable oxidation states also explain why transition metals form many different colored compounds. For example, iron 2 compounds are usually green, while iron 3 compounds are often brown or yellow. Other examples include copper 2 ions forming blue compounds, chromium 3 ions forming green compounds, and manganese 2 ions forming pink compounds. These colors are commonly tested in practical chemistry. Let us look at an exam-style multiple-choice questions. Question 1 asks you to choose the statement which describes transition elements. Question 2 asks you to choose the row that describes the properties of a typical transition element. You can pause the video to give it a try. Here are the answers to the questions. Question 1 answer is option A, while question 2 answer is option B. Let's take a moment to test your understanding of what we've covered so far. Please choose the correct answers to the following questions. You can pause the video if you need more time and also re-watch to answer the questions. Thank you for learning with AceStudents. If you found this lesson helpful, be sure to check out our playlist for more videos. Every video includes evaluation questions to help you test your understanding. Our content is perfect for homeschooling, Google Classrooms, or private tutoring. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss a new science lesson.